Well, I'm Eric. We're gonna take a look at some wild financial TikToks. Let's go.
Bro, hold on. I gotta have you run that back, bro. Hold on. So,
Yeah, I'm trying.
what's your interest rate and what's your payment on the car?
22%. Payment on the car is like 1250 a month.
$1,250 a month on a Dodge Hellcat. Woo, boy.
Yeah, so I got a 600 credit score. You know what I mean?
So run it back from the beginning, man. You said you got a 2018 Hellcat.
I got a 2018 Hellcat, and I see that you had that Dodge Demon. So I was trying to see if I could trade out and get in that.
Okay.
So dude's got a 600 credit score, a Dodge Hellcat that he paid 80K for, 22 points, and he's trying to trade it in for something more.
I'm not at the dealership right now because you called us like 15 times, bro. I thought it was something urgent.
That Dodge, man.
Okay.
The Demon you got.
This dude's dead giving away that he's dying to get into this car.
How much do you owe on the Hellcat?
Ooh, I owe like 60 grand. I got it for 80,000.
$80,000 you said you bought it for? And how many miles are on it?
Like 96,000.
6,000 miles, bro. And you owe 6 owners, 3 accidents, man.
Let's get this straight. It's a 2018, so it's 7 years old. Bought it for 80,000. He's got 22 points on loan. He still owes 60. It's had 6 owners and 3 accidents. 6 owners is about one every year.
You owe how much?
I owe 60,000.
You are very upside down on this car. What's your credit score?
My credit score is maybe like a 680 something. Maybe.
Okay, 680. That's not bad. That's decent. How much money do you have down to get in the car?
About 2,000 to 3,000 now. Yeah.
How much do you make a month?
I'm making between $3,000 and $4,000.
What do you do for work?
Like Amazon package delivery. You know.
Dude, be serious, man. This guy's trying to trade in a Hellcat for a Demon, making $3,000 or $4,000 a month doing package delivery. Now, there's nothing wrong with package delivery, but my guy, if you're doing it in a Hellcat,
Stuff, so you know.
Is that why my packages get here so quickly, man? You deliver packages with a Hellcat? You about $30,000 underneath on your Hellcat. Man, I can't get the deal done.
let's do $30K upside down. He goes to trade this in, he's got to bring him his Hellcat and another car to get a deal done. Man, this isn't funny. This is sad. This dude is absolutely trapped.
With $2,000 down.
You can't work nothing out, man. I'm really trying to like get in the car, bro. Like
He's still not picking up that he is totally screwed here.
if you can do, is there any other workaround that we can do for me to be able to transition into that, man? Because I've been calling you so much.
Actually, with your credit score, I need at least $25,000 down to even think about the deal making it happen, just because you're upside down a lot. 6 owners, 3 accidents on your car. That's just going to tank the value on it. And you have 96,000 miles, man. That's way up there. So,
This poor guy's got nowhere to go. He is absolutely screwed here. So, and you know, this guy, he sounds young too. So, young folks out there, so I'm 42. Straight up, this is something that a smart person would not do. Don't get into these cars, man. They're going to ruin you for a long time. All right, next up, we got Caleb with the pink-haired gal. Let's eat.
What's the minimum monthly payment on this?
It's like 800 something. But so the reason being is his
800
car.
what?
What do you mean?
And this is
800 what?
one of them?
Yes, that's his car. The minimum payment's 800.
Listen, as a band kid, I can't see a band director suffering like this. A band director cannot afford an 800 something dollar minimum monthly payment. I'm sorry, you can't. Unless you're like a director of bands at a university, you can't afford this.
So something to take away from this is a Mazda is not a luxury vehicle, yet she's paying $800 a month. So the math is the math. If you're going to look for a new car or a fairly expensive used one, the numbers don't lie. At some point when you're at the dealer and you are buying a car, they are going to slide a piece of paper over to you, and it's going to be a finance disclosure, and it's going to tell you what your monthly payment is, what your interest rate is, and what the car is going to cost you over the life of the loan, not just what you're paying for it today. So if you look at that and you sign it,
You can't afford this to save your life.
So I recognize that it was a
You
stupid
recognize a lot of
decision,
things, yet somehow everything is absolutely ridiculous here.
But so the reason
And
that
being defended
payment is
somehow.
so high is because his previous car, he was
He rolled
underwater. No, he was like not physically underwater, but like he was underwater on that loan.
And he rolled over
So-
negative equity.
Good news is he was not physically underwater. Just like I was saying a minute ago, if you're underwater and you're rolling your negative equity into another loan, all you're doing is compounding the problem.
Yes. So we rolled over.
Well, that
we
doesn't
traded
make sense
in his
either.
car.
How much was this car when you got it? What was the purchase price of this?
Purchase price was like almost 30, so like high 20s.
So you didn't roll over that much. You still could have got a cheaper car. You could have got a 10,000 damn car.
Yeah, but we wanted a new car.
Want it?
Exactly. You wanted it. You got to be honest with yourself. If you're out making these stupid decisions, a lot of times we know they're not bright.
Wanted. Your life is going to be via want.
Yeah.
Would you like to retire? Would you like to have a family that does not worry about finances every second of your life?
I would like that. Yeah. that
Oh,
would be
good. Yeah, sacrifices are required for that, and giving up some wants are required for that.
Not wrong. So speaking of wants, I had a coworker a few years ago, and I knew this person was kind of living check to check. They both had good jobs. They had, a boat and an ATV, and they both drove new cars. And I remember saying to this person, if you're check to check or things aren't going very well, maybe you need to get rid of some of those things. And this person said back to me, just some things we can't live without. And that's when I realized that some people just can't be helped, and if you can't look at your situation seriously, it's on you. It's just crazy to me, the things that people think they can't live without. Stop financing cars you're not going to want in 7 years. True story. What do we got?
People are financing cars for 7 years. You think you're gonna want that 2015 Charger in 7 years? I bought my Explorer in cash the same time. My best friend and business partner, he bought his Charger that he's still paying for. And I was like, bro, you're not gonna want that Charger. Let alone 7 years from now, 3 years from now. Now he's like, bro, I hate this car. And you're just paying money on it every month. People are financing.
This is short, but really to the point. This is so true. So I have had this feeling personally. So when I was younger, I went out and bought an STI, thought it was awesome. I had a good time with the car and everything, but I'm telling you, so I only kept it for a year, so you can see where I'm going with this. The novelty of having, the fast car, the fun car, or whatever, the luxury car, I am telling you, it's going to wear off. The payments, that car needed premium gas. It ain't worth it. And then if you're buying a used one, at least for me, it was new and it held its value really well, so I didn't get burned too bad. But just think about that. So this guy's talking to this gal about a 2015 Charger, so we'll assume it's a couple years ago. But even then, if it's already a few years old, then you tack on another 7 years for financing, are you going to want to be making a payment on a 10, 11, 12-year-old car? That thing is going to be a shitbox by the time you have it paid off. You're going to still be writing, your $400, $500, $600 a month payment every month on a car that's 10 years old. There's better ways. Just really think before you get into a lengthy loan like that on a car that's already a couple years old. Just give it some serious thought. All right, next up, from Real Estate ATX.
This graphic shows the percentage of car shoppers in each state that took on a monthly payment for a car of $1,000 or more in Q2 of this year. So the red states, those are the ones over 25%. So you have this state up here, which I'm sure no
So this is actually a couple years old.
one really knows what state that is. But the big one, Texas. So apparently 1 out of every 4 car shoppers in Texas took on a payment of $1,000 or more, which is insane.
That is crazy. And like I just said, this is a couple years old already. If you look at any of the car channels on YouTube, they're seeing more repos, delinquencies, things like that. So I'm sure people are paying the price here.
Now, I've seen how much SUVs, how much pickup trucks are. We know there's a lot of those driving around Texas, but it makes me wonder with all these people talking about how expensive different areas in Texas, especially Austin, where I live, how expensive all these places have gotten. Maybe they're spending a little too much on other things.
Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. If this amount of people are taking these loans on, there's no way that people are going to be able to keep up with this. So guys, don't take on a $1,000 a month car loan. Make sure you know what you're doing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm a new channel. I would really appreciate your help. Hope to see you again. Take care.